Welcome, everybody. Happy Eczema Awareness Month. I'm Julie Block, your president and CEO, and I'm delighted to have Lisa Choy, our chairwoman of our National Eczema Association Board of Directors. Today, we're here to share with you the results of our second survey in our series for Eczema Awareness Month. This time, we were asking our community a host of questions about themselves, and most notably, what do you want from your organization, NEA? So first off,
well, the first thing that we found was that our community believes our number one job at NEA is to raise awareness and provide education to patients and families.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
Not surprising. We're thrilled to hear it because it is our number one priority and it is what we think we do best. Some of the activities that we have in awareness include, obviously, Eczema Awareness Month, and this month's theme being Unhide Eczema. We have an Eczema Awareness Month resolution that our grassroots advocates have been going to their legislatures with to declare October Eczema Awareness Month. That helps raise awareness, and we have passed that in 5 states to date. We're very proud of that. We have our Itching for a Cure walk that people can engage in to, again, raise awareness about the seriousness of this disease and how it affects your lives. We have several publications and media mentions, and we will continue to raise awareness and do the work behind the scenes that gives the publications, the evidence, the research that backs up all this awareness activities that we have. And best of all, our eczema warriors are hashtag unhiding eczema, their very selves in their own communities with their own families this very month. So we thank you for that, and that is the secret sauce down at the bottom of raising awareness.
Yes, absolutely.
A second data point we want to share with you from this survey is that we're seeing many of our community members don't know about our programs.
Oh my gosh, and I'm kind of surprised because these programs have benefited me greatly. We have a quarterly magazine. You need to get in there, read the great articles. You'll learn so much. We just recently had the Eczema Expo this past summer. Seeing another one next year. Great opportunity for you to meet other patients, talk directly to a lot of the doctors, hear about the latest research. Seal of Acceptance program. Oh my gosh, that's a great program. Mm-hmm. When you're trying to figure out what to buy, you're standing in your local drugstore and there's a zillion different lotions to purchase. Look for the Seal of Acceptance. Right. And then, of course, our webinar series. Oh, all the webinars I've sat through have educated me. Even though I think I know a lot about eczema, I'm always learning something new. So you need to get to our programs because they're wonderful.
Yeah. And the good news about most of these, they're all on our website, nationaleczema.org. You don't get our print magazine there, but you can learn about the expo. You can visit our eczema products directory. You can put in ingredients that you need to avoid and search the directory for products that are suitable for you and or your children. And all of our webinars are archived. So avail yourselves of these great programs and educational resources that we do have for you. And also, we need to hear from you. How can we best as an organization share this information with you, get it to you, so that you do know about things that can help you with your lives here. So go to our website, nationaleczema.org, and fill out the Contact Us form if you have an idea about how we can better get this information to you. We'd really appreciate knowing. Thank you. And the last data point we want to share with you from this community survey is that we learned that the number one educational topic that you want to learn about is trigger management.
Oh, that's a really good one.
And no surprise.
No surprise. I've been looking for my triggers my whole entire life. You know, and the frustrating thing about triggers is that there's just not one. If it was one trigger or even 2 or even 5, I would immediately eliminate all those things from my life. And suddenly, would my eczema be cured? Well, I've tried that. I've gone through the fragrances and the cat and dog and the don't eat too much chocolate, all these kinds of things. And they only help to a degree, because the point is that I have eczema and I always will have eczema. They help me with, it helps to know what the triggers are, so that if my eczema tends to flare, I might be looking at cutting back on some of these things. It doesn't mean I can't eat chocolate or I can't have tomatoes. I just have to be a little more aware of it, as well as stress. Stress is a big trigger for me. So if, you know, I really wish there was a solution to the trigger issue, but it's not. There's a lot of things that trigger your eczema, but as it is for me, I will always have eczema. I'm always itching. I might itch a little bit more on other times because a trigger is just, you know, in my life. But learning to manage my eczema is really the key. And I think with a lot of the programs that we have at NIA, that has certainly helped me in keeping my eczema. It's never gone. It's a little bit at bay, and I can live with it. But I feel like, you know, my life is just so much better now that I am managing my eczema.
Yes, and two things I would just add to that. We do have some great information on our website about trigger management. What are some common triggers? And bravo to all the people who have discovered some triggers or eliminate certain foods or do whatever that they do that has cleared their eczema. As there are those of you, and bravo. What works for one doesn't work for another, and that's why it gets very complicated. So that is it today for our community survey. We thank you all for giving us the information. We'll do plenty more with the responses that we have to inform our programming moving forward. So with that, go on, all you eczema warriors, #unhideeczema. Look for our next survey on advocacy and access next Monday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.